You might have to make that fight, right?
Nah. Nah.
What if the fans demand it?
When do I not give the fans what the fans want? So, and when do I not give Conor or even Israel? Look at Israel. Israel wants to fight the nastiest, meanest dude in the division when that guy isn't next in line for a title. He can sit around and wait for the Costa fight. He wants to fight the guy that literally nobody wants to fight. Nobody wants to fight, Romero. Nobody wants that fight. And the fact that he wants it, I respect it so much. He's getting the fight, So listen, I have my ideas of how things should go and who should do what, but it doesn't always go that way. Look at right now, Aldo and Cejudo want to fight. Right? We're going to do it. So we'll see how this whole thing plays out.
I'm just wondering, when Israel was talking to you about, because we're super excited for the fight, obviously in Australasia, it's going to be absolutely huge in Australia and New Zealand, and all over the world. But when he was talking to you about that Yoel Romero fight, was it a similar situation to the Masvidal thing, where you were trying to sort of
Are you kidding me? We're in matchmaking meetings, and everybody's head explodes when we talk about that fight, and because the fight to make is Israel versus Costa. That's the fight to make. But the fact that the champion wants this fight and wants to fight the nastiest, meanest dude out there, you have to respect it.
Does this move him any closer to a John Jones fight, assuming John Jones' career goes, the correct trajectory and he gets past Dominic Reyes?
What I think needs to happen is Israel, and Israel's on track. Israel's calling out Romero. They'll fight. He beats Romero. Costa's next. If he beats Costa, maybe there's one more guy there that would make sense, that you'd be like, damn, I got to see Israel. Israel can't beat this guy. Gets that fight, beats him, and then you start talking about John Jones if Israel really wants that fight. But if you ask me, I think Israel should stay where he's at, keep picking these guys off for as long as he can, and just build this phenomenal legacy.
Would that be a Raiders stadium, you think, if that ever came together, John Jones, Israel Adesanya? Would you look at a stadium sort of?
Yeah, I think what you do with that, you do a stadium in either New Zealand or Australia.
I can't lie, I'm happy to hear that, but I'm sure everybody watching it over here. But
I've been building that market for the last however many years, and it's finally, we're there. Australia, New Zealand, it's real. That's legit. There's legit fighters coming from that part of the world. The fans are insane, incredible.
Good media as well.
Great media. Yeah. No, it's true. There is great media. Everything. It's a real market now. It's a real market. I've been building it forever. The fans have been super loyal and supportive there. We'll bring real fights there now.
And it's a great thing seeing yourself and the UFC obviously donating over $250,000, to the Red Cross to help, with the fires. redcross.org.au/UFC. Dennis is wearing the T-shirt right now.
Very comfortable.
I know you're busy, Dana, so we'll let you go in a moment. Just a couple more questions about, the Australasian market. UFC 248, Israel versus Romero. We're going to have Robert Whittaker taking on Jared Cannonier. Whittaker is now out of that card. What exactly happened there?
Let me put it to you this way. That's personal. For Whittaker, if Whittaker wants to talk about that, he can. But I'll tell you this, when you talk about somebody whose priorities are in the right place, who is completely selfless, and down to the core, a good human being, that's Robert Whittaker. The reason Robert Whittaker is not fighting in this fight is one of the most unselfish things I've ever seen in my life. He's a good man. He's a good human being, and I have a lot of respect for him. And good luck to him and what he's dealing with right now. And I can't put into words and articulate how I feel about Robert Whittaker. He's the real deal, man.
I know it might sort of be hard to say now, but is there a rough timeline of when he may return? Could he return this year? Is it likely?
You got to ask him that question. He's dealing with some personal issues. And what he's doing and how he's handling it, I have so much respect for him. So
a huge star in the Australasian market. Just speaking of Cannonier, we saw that Darren Till said he's planning a trip to Las Vegas around March. Could it be Darren Till versus Jared Cannonier on that card? Is he in contention to have that fight?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Till's a bad boy. He can fight any of the top guys right now. We'll see how this plays out.